So King Charles II got on the throne in 1660, putting belt to ass. 59 beheadeds open in public, you know what I'm saying, letting them know what's going down. His family over here in France is also tying up any loose ends of the conspirators with it. You know what I'm saying? Spain is now becoming, and because, you know, I'm gonna get on Spain and Portugal, but they had their own little Moorish situation with the Moorish and the Christians and stuff. That's why I ain't talked about that yet. That's a whole nother thing where it affects this as well too. But we just talking about this particular nobility of France and England that came down from potentially that noble Moorish bloodline as they came up here into Denmark and Sweden. But anyway, so now belt to ass is getting hit with King Charles II. What he also do is starting to realize, I got to get back in control of the colonies now, because from 649 to 660, these Puritans is out there running the colonies. And now when he come on the throne in 1660, they rushing out there even more. But he like, well, shit, I got to send my troops out there behind them. But now this is when the Masonic structure come in 1660, that leads up into George Washington and everything going on later on, the Revolutionary War. You know what I'm saying? And it's already an hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna cut it off, y'all. I ain't mean to talk your head up like that. So now you get to the point where now you got him sending out his brother, King James II. He sent him to New York. New York was called Dutch. It was called, you know what I'm saying, the colony of Dutch or whatever, akin to Dutch County. Now it's being called New York. So King James II, where his brother Prince James goes to New York, set up shop, chained up in New York. He sent out William Penn. He sent him to Philadelphia. He was a Quaker. He sent him to Philadelphia because he wanted somebody in a totally different religion than Protestants and Puritans. He didn't have to be a Catholic, but he didn't want the problem because he got to send like a spy. William Penn was also a Mason though. So your religion don't matter. Your values matter. So he's out there in lockdown, Pennsylvania. Then he sent some of the other royalty blood people that he was cool with, that was probably cool with his father, that was cool, noble. He sent them down to set up shop in Carolinas. Okay? It was just one thing at that time. It wasn't North and South, it was just Carolinas. So he sent them out there to go open up the Carolinas and Georgia, because Georgia was part of Carolina too. You know what I'm saying? That's under their structure, but we, of course, the natives had their own name for the stuff. But I'm talking about when they went down there to say, that's your land out there. They was talking about Carolinas and Georgia all in one. The only thing you could see different down there was Florida. You know what I'm saying? And boom, now he's setting up shop. All these are Masonic structures, setting up shop. Now you got people inside of each one of these new colonies that he's setting up shop all around here. He sent some to Connecticut, Delaware. He's setting up shop.